Hello everyone and welcome to my video after Barcelona's 4-0 win over Villarreal. And I was very close with my prediction. I did say that the game would end 4-1. So it was better than I expected because Barca did hold out and get the clean sheet also. But although I didn't exactly predict the scoreline perfectly, I did predict that the formation that we did play exactly right. And that formation and lineup was exactly the same as what we did play against Elche last week. And the lineup was, of course, Neto in goals, Sergio Roberto at right back, Piqué and Longley are two centre backs, Jordi Alba at left back. Our two holding midfielders were Busquets and De Jong, and our front four, who pretty much had the green light to free roam the whole final third, and they were Griezmann, Coutinho, Ansu, and Messi. But prior to this game, there was a lot of question marks on whether or not Ansu should be a starting player for Barca. And if anyone did doubt him before, there's absolutely no reason to doubt him now, because he was by far our best player in the first half. Because just in the first half, he did score twice and win a penalty that Messi did score. And after this performance tonight, I have absolutely no doubts whatsoever that he should definitely be a starting player throughout the whole season and definitely deserves to start ahead of players like Dembele, Trincao, Pedri, Conrad, because you would not know that he was only 17 by the way that he performed tonight. And he has shown extremely positive signs going forward, because he absolutely dominated that left side tonight and he continuously found space in behind the defence. And every time he did pick up the ball behind the defence, he was running at the box and he looked like he was going to score every time. But it wasn't only Ansu who was great tonight. As an overall team performance in the first half, I think the team was absolutely flawless. Because like I've said, Ansu did score 2 goals on his own and then did force a penalty that Messi then did score. And the fourth and final goal, Messi did cross it in behind and it was going to Busquets of all the people. But before it could get to him, Pau Torres for Villarreal puts it in his own net. So Messi's cross did force the own goal. But defensively in the first half, Barca were absolutely solid. And Villarreal did not get one single shot on target in the first half. And also the defensive line for Barca was very well organised, catching Villarreal offside quite a few times. But apart from that in the first half, Griezmann did make quite a few runs and Coutinho was making a lot of key passes. And De Jong and Busquets did really help us moving forward. So everyone really pulled their weight in the first half, but I really wish this transitioned to the second half. Because Barca didn't really seem to have that hunger to go and score more goals in the second half. Because even though there was a lot of chances, there wasn't exactly a lot of link-up play in the final third. It was more just like shooting from the edge of the box. And I did sort of feel sorry for Griezmann more than anyone in this instance. Because Griezmann was making a lot of key runs in behind the defence. And it was more so the second half where this did occur, but there were also some occasions in the first half this did happen as well. And every single time he made one of these runs, no one picked him out. And they were really great runs that could have been goal scoring opportunities. And after he did make these runs and he didn't get picked out, you did sort of just see his head drop and then he just started to walk back. And for me, up until the point where he did get subbed off, he was probably the one person who was trying to go and score more goals. And that lack of drive throughout the whole team to go out and score more goals was probably the only thing that Barca was missing throughout the whole game. But we did see Pjanic, Trincao, Pedri and Dembele sort of come on towards the last 20 minutes. And Griezmann, Coutinho, Ansu and Sergio Busquets did go off for them. And for me, that didn't really change much in the final third when they did come on, because the only person that still looked like scoring was indeed Messi. But after Trincao did come on, he did get a chance or two. But Dembele and Pedri didn't really show much in the time that they were on the pitch. And I would have liked to seen a bit more from Dembele. But Pjanic on the other hand was quite good. He did make a couple of interceptions and a couple of key passes. And in the time that he did have, I did think he actually was pretty good. Because he had less time on the pitch than he did against Elche last week. And I think that he did show a lot more in this game. But there was one player that was missed out that I did think deserved a chance to come on, and that was Ricky Puig. I think that he could have came on for De Jong because he was sort of shaky towards the end of the game, and he did lose the ball a couple of times when he could have maybe released it earlier. And that probably did come down to him being sort of tired towards the end of the game. But it would have been good to see both Pjanic and Puig in the holding midfield role, just for some fresh legs on both sides, because we still did have one sub. But let's just hope that Puig does get a game in the next match. But as an overall performance, in the first half I think that Barca were absolutely flawless. And in the second half I think that we were still very strong, but we just lost that hunger to score more goals a little bit. And Ronald Koeman could have used his final sub to probably put on either Puig or maybe even Araujo, because we were 4-0 up and it would have been good to give these players some minutes. But that's everything I have for you. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments. Let me know what you thought of Barca's performance. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and bye.